Here's Driving Rant Part 2 once again. I don't know how long. I should have let you see that car because that goes hand in hand with what I'm talking about. If this phone breaks up, we'll just keep doing it. Again, this is the Truth Blaster, Driving Rant. I want to talk about judging each person individually. And I want you to understand something about YouTube. YouTube can censor or block anybody they choose. So when you judge things, you need to do your research on anything that you make a judgment on, for one. For two, when it comes to individuals, you got to judge individually. That's the car that cut me off. But like I was saying, you have to judge individually. All black people is not brothers. All black people is not cool. They'll steal from you. They'll break in your house. They'll molest, beat up your daughters. But that's not just them. That's all these races. Look how they're driving. They're endangering the whole public. But this is what I'm talking about. Why we have to judge people individually. Just today, okay, I'll give you another example. I do DoorDash. And it unfortunately, this is unfortunate. Unfortunately, since I've been doing a lot of deliveries to black people, my rating has went down tremendously, right? I did pretty much all white people, and I noticed my rating is going back up. And one of them gave me like a $17 tip. I've never hated white people, and I've never given blacks a free pass. But this is the things that we deal with on a regular basis. A case in point, a lot of guys are becoming MG toe because they just don't want to get took to the cleaners by some of these women who are indeed, some of them are indeed basket cases, and they are indeed promiscuous and should not be married. But yet, that's not an excuse to not get married. You know what I mean? You guys, you need to learn how to be the king and be the man in your household. And I would tell you, don't get no marriage license. Get married before God without the marriage license unless you're sure that this person that you're marrying ain't gonna switch up on you. And women, beware of these guys that won't work. Beware of guys that act like they gotta flirt with and look at every female on TV, every female on the internet, at work. Beware. I don't think the answer is abstinence. I think the answer is being the best person you could be yourself, and being a good read and judge of people, because you're gonna not really like some of your coworkers. You're gonna like some of your coworkers. You're gonna not really like some white people. You're gonna like some white people. That's why you gotta judge everybody individually. And I'm tired of you black people thinking it's your birthright to vote Democrat. Look at the stats. We not doing no better. And you gotta excuse my car. I'm working right now. We haven't done no better with the Democrats than we were doing in slavery times. No better. But some of y'all think you want to call everybody that don't vote Democrat coon. Well, we should be calling you who vote Democrat coon, because you basically voting for people that's not going to do anything to help you. They're just not. They're going to help. They're going to be agenda-based. Whatever their agenda is, whether it's homosexuals and lesbians, whether it's feminism, whatever their agenda is for the moment, that's what they're going to be. And they're going to mudsling their way in. And Republicans are a little better, but they're not much better. You got to get your life right on a personal level. Don't expect these politicians to do much of anything. They all together. And a lot of these people on YouTube, a lot of these agents on YouTube are there to create isolation. Why do you think their views get played out, but like a little man like me, my views get frozen? That's what happens. That's what happens. So you have to judge everything and everybody on an individual basis. And when it comes to religion, don't trust them either. No, I'm good. Don't trust them either. Like, I don't look to religion for fulfillment. Because faith is a personal thing anyway. That's personal too. And just because you might be black like me, like just now, a Muslim trying to have me as publication. Turned it right down. Jehovah's Witness trying to have me there. Turned it right down. And now, a lot of these churches that try to have me there, and I turn theirs down too. Because the true faith is faith. Period. There is a God. That's evident. I mean, look around. Look around. And we didn't create any of this. I didn't create any of this. So I'm going to end this rant, and I would entitle this rant, Judge Everything and Everybody on an Individual Basis. Don't just join stuff. Don't just try to believe like your parents. My parents ain't perfect. My grandparents weren't perfect. You got to judge things with intelligence and insight and intuition. And don't trust nobody blindly. Not even if you married, don't even trust the person you with blindly. Don't trust your kids blindly. Don't trust your job blindly. Make everything and everybody earn your trust. Especially job. Don't be faithful to these jobs. Get you side hustles. Get you another job. And pile that money up. So if your job start tripping, you'll have thousands of dollars. You won't have to just put up with that garbage. So I'm going to end this driving rant too. Depending on space, I may create another one. Thanks for listening. And YouTube, please allow people to hear it. Let it play out.